I'm Ryan Betson.
I'm Josh Saunders.
I'm Dylan Bowden, and we are the PopCulturists. And today, the Nintendo Switch has finally arrived. Today is launch day, and one of the big controversies about the Nintendo Switch was its lack of launch titles. However, I'm asking the questions, do launch titles really matter?
Ooh, the internet just lit up. Of course I do, Dylan!
So, the Nintendo Switch...
If I've learned anything from Reddit and Facebook, yes.
Vocal minority.
Comment
Yes.
below.
Yeah.
So, initially, there were 5 titles for the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
So, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch. There was also Super Bomberman R, Skylanders Imaginators, and Just Dance 2017. So, they were the initial ones that they
Correct. Yes.
launched and pitched. So, out of those 5 games, do you feel that's a strong lineup for a launch?
Yes, I do.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah. Having, when a new console launches, you got to have something big, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And they've got The Legend of Zelda, obviously, which isn't going to be...
Would you call that a console seller?
Yes, absolutely. But it might not be a console right now seller. You know, the world is so focused on how much did it sell day one, how much did it sell in the first week, and no one's really kind of looking ahead. So, you know, they've got Zelda, which is not going to be a 10-hour game. It's going to be a 50-hour plus game.
Wow.
Minimum, I'd say. A few indie titles and all that in there. They've got enough to keep you occupied up until more games come out. And I feel
Until
like...
what, Tuesday?
Yeah, until like Tuesday. So, what's more important to me is, you know, you have a decent launch lineup, and this is decent. It's not great, it's decent. But it's more important to look at the rest of the year and see what's coming.
Okay.
You know, you think, okay, it's December 2017. Now look at all the games on the Switch. Because, you know, launch titles, they're often... consoles aren't normally remembered for their launch titles. Like, look at Nintendo DS, for example, had a terrible launch. Horrid launch. You know, it's bad launch titles, poorly priced. The console was ready to... It was
about
disgustingly
3DS,
bad.
yeah?
3DS, yeah, the original 3DS. And it was ready to... They were ready to take it off the market. And they kind of shifted some things, dropped the price, and all of a sudden it's the most successful handheld ever. You know, the launch was bad, but no one remembers it. No one talks about it because right now it is.
Wait, are we still talking
an
about the
incredible
3DS or the DS?
console. DS.
Okay, cool. Because the 3DS had a horrible launch lineup too.
Yeah.
Because the DS did become...
It's the same point though. Is that they had horrible launch lineups, but they're the most successful handheld of all time.
DS brand is, yes.
The brand is, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I don't feel you don't want to have too much. You know, you don't want to have, you know, your 3 big first-party titles launch on the same day. One, that's poor marketing and poor business decisions, and 2, you don't have time to play all of them as a regular consumer.
Then there is like the gap of a month before the Mario Kart 8 comes out.
Yeah,
So that's a good time to play Zelda for a month.
a month. And it's not just Zelda. There are other indies coming out. You know, they've said Shovel Knight isn't launched, but it should be out during March.
So launch window, it's like
in the
not
launch
first
window.
month, yeah.
There's Binding of Isaac in there somewhere as well. I think
Just been
it got
delayed,
delayed,
yeah.
but you know it's still there. There's plenty coming on the Switch. I think it's cool.
Right?
For mine, it's pretty straightforward. Everyone talks about the number of games that come out at launch, right? And that's always the big thing. It's like, it needs X amount of games. Hell no, it doesn't. It needs one killer game, and that's all it needs.
Wow.
And for the Switch situation, it's The Legend of Zelda. That is the big number one game. That is what's selling units. That is what bringing people in, and then people hang around for the other little side ones.
Just on a side note, the Wii U had 32 titles for its launch. 3DS has 18.
Yeah, that's unnecessary.
Just saying.
Nintendo 64 had 2. It was Super Mario 64 and some other one.
And PS3 had
5.
Uncharted?
Nope.
No. What were their
Heavenly
launch
Sword?
titles? No, Heavenly Sword.
PS4 or PS3?
PS3.
Ooh, PS3 was not Uncharted. PS3 was Heavenly Sword, Motorstorm.
I don't think Heavenly Sword was a launch title.
Resistance.
Yeah, Resistance is what I'm thinking of.
Fall of Man.
Yeah.
Underrated series. Resistance.
I think that the good thing is that you've got a game like Legend of Zelda, which people have been dying for, and it looks amazing. And then you've got a gimmicky game like 1-2 Switch that it shows the capabilities of the Switch and what it can do and its new features that they're trying to build up.
Which, until you play it, it is a gimmicky game. But once you do get your hands on 1-2 Switch, it is
awesome.
worth every...
Yeah, so it's this is what the console can do at its greatest, and this is what the specific controllers can do.
Assuming that console has some sort of new gimmicky feature.
Yeah, it's
like six-axis on the PS3.
Yeah, like Wii Sports was with the
Wii.
Wii.
The difference with Wii Sports was bundled in, so anyone that had a Wii had a game. And that's awesome, because that game really demonstrated what the Wii is capable of, and most people never end up buying another game.
Well, that's what the 1-2 Switch seems to be for the Wii.
It is
the Switch, but you're not.
I think it's more
bundled.
with that is the Joy-Cons are so heavy on the tech, and I don't imagine it'd be easy to develop for either. That it doesn't need to be bundled. Like it is a glorified tech demo, but once you get your hands on it and you kind of play it and you see it, you go, "This is when I'm with someone. This is one of the funnest gaming experiences I've had in a decade."
Well,
we had a great time when we were playing it together, and you had a good time in Melbourne at the start of the year as well, playing it with the other guys.
Yeah, it's been a good hour and a half now with
because
Switch.
I was in the same boat. I was like, "Why is this game not bundled in? It's dumb. It's pointless. You know, no one's going to buy it." And then once you get your hands on it, you go, "Oh."
Yeah, and you play, and then you get just the milking game. You're like, I would buy just this game.
I'd spend $20 on that title.
And also like a couple of other things. So in terms of everyone's like, it needs strong numbers. We need many games launch. You know, as Josh pretty much pointed out, that's not from a business decision. That's horrible. From a consumer, it seems really good. But what if you only have enough money to buy one game?
Well,
Like, you don't want to release three big games and have them them all tank.
Your big money pullers.
Yeah, you want one that's just going to bring you money, and that's Zelda. You want something that, as an example, you want something that moves units. Like PS4 had a pretty pooey.
do you want to hear
lineup.
some of the initial launch titles for
Yeah, of
consoles?
course.
Okay, so I'll just point out some. So the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985. Some of the big ones were the Super Mario Brothers.
Yep.
Donkey Kong Jr. Mac. All the basic Excite Bike, golf, baseball, kung fu, ice climber. So Wild Gunman, which was the one with the light gun, Wrecking Crew. So all these
Duck
are
Hunt?
pretty. Nope, doesn't say.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, yes, it does. Sorry.
Yay!
So you had Wild Gunman and Duck Hunt for the laser. But Super Mario Brothers is the only one that really stands out as a classic test of time, and Duck Hunt.
But a lot of those games did appear on the Nintendo Mini as well. So obviously it fills
That's
space,
true.
I'm sure.
So on the Super Nintendo, it started with Super Mario World.
Great.
Yep.
Fucking spectacular game.
Again, a massive
Damn
launch
good
title.
game.
F-Zero.
Yeah,
Pilot Wings.
People have quite a strong love for that. I've never played it personally, but...
Yeah, and SimCity was one of the big
Wow.
ones. Out of the
Yeah,
was
pretty
1,
good.
2, 3. There was only 5 games. And Gradius 3.
Yeah.
I think that's like an RPG.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 had Pilot Wings 64 and Super Mario 64.
Oh,
Those were the two.
Pilot Wings is very popular as well, so I kind of went, oh, and the other one. Just being ignorant.
By the time it came to Europe, though, or Europe, Australia, it had Super Mario 64, Pilot Wings 64, Shadows of the Empire, Star Wars.
Oh, yes.
Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey, and FIFA Soccer 64.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I remember that.
Still only 6 games though.
Yeah, PlayStation 1, you'd think that'd be the big ones that you'd remember, but Battle Arena Toshinden, ESPN Extreme Games, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Rayman, Ridge Racer,
Ridge Racer.
Street Fighter the movie. Those are the only big ones that stand out. But again, there was
But-
only about 10.
It did also come with a demo disc, which had Medieval, Tekken.
How do you remember?
I swear
and-
Wipeout
like-
would have been like...
I think
a
Wipeout
launch
may have been
title.
on there. I loved, because I smashed that demo disc. Like, I destroyed that demo disc. There was a game where you're a red ball, and you had to, it was like a puzzle game. You had to like go along these like bricks, and it was
Yeah, I
kind
remember that.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but like the
You never
demo.
bought the original.
I never bought it.
Okay,
But I bought
that.
Medieval and I bought Tekken 3. Tekken 3 is one of still my favourite old games of all
What's it
time.
called? I know the game you're
Yeah.
talking about. Had a great time with that game.
PlayStation 2.
Wow, that heaps.
Let's have a look. It's got about, I don't know,
dang.
30, 25 maybe.
Yeah.
But the big ones there. Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore. Madden, NHL.
Read quickly go through the whole list, because I'm sure what you think bigger is probably not.
Armored Core 2, Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, Dynasty Warriors 2,
That's pretty
ESPN
good.
International Track and Field, ESPN Winter X Games Snowboarding, Eternal Ring, Evergrace, Fantavision, Gun Griffin Blaze. Any of these jumping out at you?
No.
Midnight Club Street Racing,
Yes.
NHL 2001, Orphan Scion of Sorcery, Cue Ball, Billiards Master, Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2,
I
Ridge
remember Ready
Racer
to Rumble,
5,
that's good.
Yep. Silent Scope, Smuggler's Run, SSX, Street Fighter EX3, Summoner, Swing Away Golf, Tekken Tag Tournament,
Yeah.
Time Splitters, Unreal Tournament, Wild Wild Racing, and X Squad.
What's talking about Tekken makes me actually really excited for Tekken 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm out of
PS3 had a massive launch title, but the big ones: Call of Duty 3,
Yeah.
Def Jam Icon, Fight Night Round 3, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Motorstorm,
Yeah.
Need for Speed Carbon, NBA Street Home Court, Resistance Fall of Man, Ridge Racer 7, Sonic the Hedgehog, Tony Hawk's Project 8, Virtua Fighter 5, Virtua Tennis 3,
That's too many.
Tom
Way
Clancy's
too
Splinter
many.
Cell Double Agent. The Xbox originally had Dead or Alive 3, Halo Combat Evolved, which was the one
Halo's
that really
massive,
pushed
yeah,
it.
of course.
Project Gotham Racing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X. The Wii had Call of Duty 3. What else? All dodgy ones like Avatar: Last Airbender, Happy Feet, Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
Shovelware.
What else?
Launched with a Zelda title.
Need for Speed Carbon. It had a lot of like these third-party games that are like not going to play well on it.
Yeah.
Super Monkey Ball, and then there's the Xbox 360, Xbox One.
So pretty much
PS4.
everything has 15 to 20.
But let's compare it to the PS4 because you guys are big PlayStation guys.
Of course.
So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ready? Angry Birds Star Wars.
Who cares?
Right? Okay, this is
That's
a
a
launch,
phone, that's a
launch
phone
title,
That's a
right?
phone port. That's the filler. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed
$50,
4,
right?
Black Flag. That was not
Yeah,
the
that was a
well-received.
cross-platform, yeah.
Battlefield 4,
Yeah.
Cross-platform, but yeah.
Call of Duty Ghosts,
Cross-platform.
Contrast,
DCUI.
DC Universe Online,
Yay! Cross-platform.
Escape Plan,
Oh,
FIFA 14, and Flower.
That can't be it. That's
No.
that's only goes after F in the alphabet. There's got to be more.
Now, where's Killzone?
Yeah, that's not right.
Killzone Shadowfall was a launch
You've
title.
screenshot half the
I
list,
don't have
I
any
think.
more than that then. But Xbox One, again, cross-platform.
Rise?
Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, Call of Duty,
Yeah, you've
Injustice.
got, sorry for the PS4. Knack,
Knack!
Killzone, Resogun, NBA,
Oh,
Lego
hang on.
Marvel.
These are launch
launch?
windows.
Is it?
Because I know that it's got Drive Club on that list. Drive Club was supposed to be a launch, but it came out much later.
But they're all like, sequels, Call of Duty,
Oh,
whatever.
actually, yes. I remember, Killzone, Knack, Lego Marvel Superheroes, remember that being a big one.
Resogun.
Resogun is spectacular. That's a house mark. It's great.
But they're not strong titles. Like, back in the day, Halo, Super Mario World, these are like the Zelda. And then you've
Killzone
got other games.
it was back before the PS4 launch. There was a lot of hype for Killzone Shadowfall.
And like that game did sort of show the power of what the PS4 can be. Like it is a very stunning game.
Yeah.
However, it's kind of bland.
But would you prefer, like, they had the Switch come out, and then they had FIFA 100, Madden 1000, NHL 1,000,000, baseball, I know you love baseball. Just like Call of Duty, whatever. Like, these tacked on third-party games?
Yeah, but like
Just to
I
shut
understand
people up?
why they're there. They're there to fill it out and to sort of show. Because it creates a good comparison. Like if you have a PS3 version of Call of Duty Ghosts and you have a PS4 version of Call of Duty Ghosts, when they come out, you can directly compare how good they look. Because one of the big differences is when you look at, say, PS2 to PS3, there's a massive leap in technology right there. So they look drastically different and noticeably better. So between PS3 and PS4, not really. We kind of hit, HD, and everything just sort of got sharper and more
That same
populated.
kind of thing happened even in the PS3's own life cycle. From like you look at Uncharted 1 and then look at The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And you'd think it was a whole different console. Like it's incredible the difference between those two games.
So like I think it's a good way for them to market the new console. Be like, hey, look how much better it is compared to that crappy old console you don't want anymore.
Well, what do you think? What do you think of the Switch's launch titles? What do you think of the Switch? Leave some comments below, let us know, and we'll definitely be talking about it as well. I'm Dylan Bowden,
I'm Josh Saunders.
I'm Ryan Betson.
and we'll see you next time.
I was backwards. That was weird.
I think you can compare Breath of the Wild on the Wii U and the Switch as well.
Yeah.
It's not coming out a couple of weeks after on the Wii U.
Yeah, it's funny.
You get a
Wii
Pick up a
U.
Wii U in the
Like
bargain
a
bin.
Wii on you.